Hi, it's Doug talking about adding an incident within the fire department online software. After signing into your website, you will be presented with the firefighter's home page. Your home page will look a little different than what is being shown to you here, as your website will be customized for your fire department. Also, your fire department may not have implemented all options available within the fire department online software. From any screen within the system, in our case we just happen to be on the home page, we click on Reporting from the menu bar. Next, click on the Incidents button from the Reporting home page under the subtitle of General Reports. Lastly, click on the Add Incident button under the title Incident Reports. We are currently looking at the Add an Inspection Report screen without the option of time tracking turned on. The option of time tracking has now been turned on. I will go over this screen in more detail with the time tracking option turned on for the rest of this video. The amount of data entered when you add an incident report will depend on whether you are adding the incident report while en route to the incident or after returning back to the fire station once you have handled the incident. The incident date can be changed by clicking inside the text box and a calendar appears. You can change to the previous month by clicking the arrow on the left of the month, or you can change to the next month by clicking on the arrow on the right of the month as demonstrated. In our case, the pre-populated date was correct. Next, we can select the correct hour and minute from drop-down list as shown. Once again, we will accept the pre-populated hour and minute. We now must enter the address of the location of this incident. You must select the incident type from the drop-down list. As you can see, the list covers a lot of incident types. We will select basement fire for this incident. Notice that the received hour, received minute, timeout hour, timeout minute, arrived hour, and arrived minute are set to the same hour and minute from above. You can change any of the desired times by using the drop-down list associated to the time you want to change. We will change the received minute, timeout minute, and arrived minute. We will not be adding the returned hour, returned minute, total hours, total minutes, or total kilometers at this moment. We will select the responding units from all equipment that has been added by the system. Notice that the UTV is also listed. This is because the UTV has been set up with an odometer when it was added to the equipment. In other words, the system will list all of the fire department's equipment that is active and has an odometer. Lastly, we will click on the Add button. We are returned to the Incident Reports listing screen, and we can see that the system generated FDI, which stands for Fire Department Incident, with dash, then 24, which is the current year, followed by another dash, then the numeric value of the month, 01 for January, then another dash, then 02 for the day of the month, followed by another dash, then 19 from the hour entered, followed by another dash, then 17 from the time entered as the incident number. Notice we have a delete button to the right of the incident we added. This is in case the dispatch email arrives after we've added the incident manually. You are probably asking, how do I update the return data that we didn't enter earlier? If you click on the incident number, you are taken to the incident information page. From the Incident Information page, click on the Create button located on the Incident Command card. Now we can add the return hour as 20, the return minute as 46, the total hours as 1, the total minutes as 15, and enter 9.5 for the total kilometers. I will now select Doug Anderson as the IC, as well as the initial firefighter on scene. Next, I will state that no firefighters had to be rescued during this incident. As you can see, since we selected no firefighters were rescued, we didn't have to supply any comments in the firefighter injuries text box. Hopefully we never have to use the next text box about firefighter fatalities. Notice that Doug Anderson has already been selected as attending this incident. That is because we picked him as the IC and/or initial firefighter on scene. We will continue adding the other firefighters that responded to this incident. We will not add any additional comments. Now we will click on the Create button at the bottom of the screen. We receive an incident command was added successfully. We stay on this page for verification purposes. If we are satisfied with the information we entered, then we click on the Return to Incident Listings button. Notice that we no longer have a delete button, we now have a transfer button. The transfer button is present instead of the delete button because we have generated an incident report for this incident. There is a separate video on transfer incident reports from a manually created incident to another incident. That concludes the video on adding an incident within Fire Department Online. Thanks for watching.